Hi, guys. I'm sitting here just thinking to myself how very far we have come as a society. And I don't mean that we've come far in a good way. I want you all to think we have more laws, more regulation, bigger government, agencies to regulate almost every facet in our lives. You cannot do anything without asking permission. Even the most basic fundamental thing as marriage needs permission. There was a time when you could just go down to your local church, get married, write it in your Bible, and that was documented as record. Now you need permission from the government. And despite this heavy-handed big brother, big government that we have, things just keep getting worse and worse. There was a time when we were self-sufficient, when people grew their own foods, when people bartered for goods within the community, when you didn't need the government to tell you to be charitable, where the community just took care of the widows and the orphans and the homeless. When people traveled from far, they would stop and knock on perfect strangers' doors. And these strangers will open up their homes and hospitality to house someone overnight as they went through their town to go traveling to a faraway place. This is not done anymore for several reasons. One, they have pitted us so much against each other that we distrust everyone and everything. Are there bad people out there? Of course there are. There's always been bad. There's been bad since the Garden of Eden. But this is the thing, that if you go out into your community and you ask most people, if we had no government today, if it all fell apart and we were out for self, would you go around pillaging and harming people? Most people in your community would say no. Most people are good-hearted people. And those who are not good-hearted people, here's a newsflash: they don't follow rules and regulations. Rules and regulations keep good people intact. They don't keep bad people intact. But they also oppress good people. And I'm not saying I'm an anarchist, although it sounds better and better each day. I believe in some semblance of government, but one where the government is our servant, as it was established in this constitutional republic, where we, the people, are the rightful authorities over government. But that's for another talk. I just want people to really put on their thinking caps and analyze the situation. We have more laws, more regulatory agencies, more overreach. We even have more medicine. Think about it. We have a pill or a drop or a syringe for almost everything. And yet we are a sicker society. And they have dumbed us down with indoctrination camps called public schools or compulsory education. And then they throw electronics at us. And let me tell you something, parents, if you have children, right now, they are either doing online schooling, full-time, partial time, or if they're back in school, schools use electronics a lot. This is changing how your children think. We are literally dumbing down our future generations. I advise everyone to read the book Glow Kids. Even if you're not a parent, read it for yourself. It will fundamentally change how you think of electronics, of everything, including television. And just The dumbing down of society is purposeful. It is to oppress us. An intelligent society, a critical thinking society, would not go for half of the things that are going on today. But I don't want this video to be too long. But I just wanted anyone who stops by my page, whether you're Republican or Democratic, whether you sit on the liberal side or the conservative side, I don't care where you stand. I am partyless. I love humanity. I really sit outside of these boxes that they try to put us into. And my biggest desire that I pray to God every day is for the people to wake up and realize that while they're fighting each other, there's people benefiting. The longer we fight with one another, the longer we are not looking at who the true enemy is. And so I just wish that everyone would push their ideologies aside to fight for a bigger, greater cause, which is liberty. Liberty for all, especially our children, our posterity. We don't want them to be enslaved. We either fight now when it's easy, or our children will bow down later, and they will inherit a very bloody war. God bless. Good night. Peace.